Hi travelers, and welcome back to my channel. So I am currently cruising in Alaska and Canada with my husband, my dad, and his wife, and I wanted to make a series of videos about cruising. So this is actually my second Alaskan cruise, so I do have one to compare all of this experience to, so I feel like I can give you guys some good advice. So in today's video, we are going to talk about the cruise ship that I'm currently on, the Ruby Princess. So on my previous trip, I took a trip on the Golden Princess when I went to Alaska, and I loved that ship, but we are on a different ship this time called the Ruby Princess, and I am going to show you guys some clips of what the ship looks like as I'm talking so you can get a good idea. But the difference let's start out with what I like about the Ruby Princess and what I don't like, and then I'll give you some advice. So let's start off with what I really like about the Ruby Princess. What I like about the Ruby Princess is that it's a little bit more intimate. It feels smaller, so you can kind of have that more personal experience. The staff is also really, really amazing. I like that they have a lot of different food options, a lot of different dining rooms, and overall I've had a pretty good experience on this ship. But what I don't like is that it does seem smaller, so sometimes it can feel a lot, like really crowded. Last night we had our first formal night, and obviously if you've been on a cruise, you are aware, you take a lot of pictures on formal nights. They have all of their like picture stations out. It's where you take advantage of pictures. And it was so busy. All the lines for all the pictures were so crazy. We couldn't even walk. I was just trying to get a picture from my camera on a stairwell, and it was just crazy. And obviously I wasn't trying to get into anybody's way, but it was just very busy and felt like, I don't know, kind of stuffy. In some aspects, the intimacy is also like not needed. Sometimes it just feels really like stuffy and claustrophobic, and it's just not very grandiose. I guess that's the best way to put it. So although the ship has definitely like good qualities, and I'm definitely not having a bad time on it at all, I don't necessarily think that I would pick this cruise ship to go on again. And let me go into why that is. So when we went on the Golden Princess in 2011, I loved that ship. It was like one of the nicest ships I've ever been on. If you are a regular on my channel, you know I've cruised on 10 cruises, so I feel like I have good experience on like what I like in a ship and not. And what I liked about that ship was that it was so grandiose that it felt intimate. So maybe we're still on a ship with 3,000 people, but we had a lot of privacy, and the rooms seemed a little bit more elegant, and just like everything seemed like a lot nicer and maybe not as dated, I guess, if that makes sense. I feel like the Ruby Princess is definitely feels dated. And the Golden Princess didn't seem dated. It just felt really nice, and it was so big, and I just remember going up top and it was just wide open. And on the top of this ship, it's really not wide open. There's a lot of like structures on top, if that makes sense, like a lot of basketball courts and stuff like that. So I liked that the Golden Princess was very open, because if you're going through Glacier Bay, or really anywhere in Alaska, because there's a view outside my window right now, you can go on top and see all the different views and stuff, but I don't feel like you can on this ship as well. So that's just another like thing that I'm not too fond of. Like I said, this ship is definitely not like the worst of worst ships I've ever been on. It's been really awesome, and I've really liked my experience. However, my suggestion to you guys are definitely look at each ship before you book. Look at the itinerary, look at what features are on the ships. Maybe go out there and look for different videos or blog posts that have reviews of different ships, because I think a lot of us, like me personally, I like to tell you guys what you're going to get into, and if I say something you don't like, you won't book a certain boat or whatever. So that's just a suggestion, is maybe just do your research before, look at each ship, and really see what is more important to you when you are booking your cruise, so you'll have the greatest experience ever. So anyway, that's what the Ruby Princess is. That's my review. I think if you come to Alaska, no matter what cruise ship you go on, you're gonna love it because it's such an amazing place. But anyway, I hope you guys really liked this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, and happy travels!